What is going on, guys? It is Duke, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be looking at some awesome Town Hall 10 attacks from my boys over at Rising Asylum. That's right, Town Hall 10 can be a tough one, especially when you're going up against other Town Hall 10s, but today we're going to look at 3 separate attacks, different attack strategies and compositions where you can own Town Hall 10. Let's get to it. Alright guys, the first one we're looking at here is by Rygar. He is coming in with the Gut Punch. Now the Gut Punch is actually an army composition which we spoke about in my previous video. I'll put a little card up there in the top corner there. So you can see this is done at Town Hall 11. This time, Town Hall 10, you're going Giants, then you're going Witches, then you're going Bowlers. As you can see, it looks like the heroes are going to go right up the gut, right into the center with that Wall Wrecker. We have a free spell down, going right on top of where that Clan Castle and Inferno Tower is. Now you can see there's a bunch of bowlers coming around down the bottom side of it, but in the center there, in the core, that's where the majority of your destruction is going to happen. Now, there's not much as far as defensively on the bottom side, which is perfect, because in the meantime, you have your Barbarian King, your Bowlers, and your Archer Queen in there just tearing things up. A couple heals down as opposed to the Rage spells, just keeping everything up and running. Now, if you look at it, the base right now is hollowed out. We have a few point defenses in your Archer Towers. You got the Wizard Tower and 2 mortars there, which the mortars aren't going to play much of a case into this one here. As you can see, it looks like the Queen is doing the majority of the damage. Bowler's also ripping it through there. Coming on the back end there is you have a whole bunch of skeletons that were spawned up from those witches. So right now, this one spells Doom right here for Sev. Now, this war was a 1-point defeat for Rising Asylum, but SNT Elite, these guys are a French War League caliber clan, so there's no use of hanging your head. These are some really great attacks here. So like I said, Gut Punch can work. Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12, as you know, as contrary to what some of my commenters were saying on the last video. So this is a good attack. Look at this right here. Make sure you are really practicing this one, because if you can really get it down at Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12, you can use it at all of those. So this was a great attack by Rygar. Next one we're going to jump in is by Saint. It is a beautiful Hog Raid, as you can see. Now look at this base here. A couple things that we always talk about with Hog Rider attacks. Now what are they? If you've ever been watching my video, you know that you know that I do harp on certain things, especially with Hog attacks. Now, one thing that we always do is talk about is get rid of that Archer Queen. You got to get rid of her. You got to get her out of the picture so you can go through and have a successful raid. And another thing that we talk about is getting rid of that Clan Castle. If you do both of those things, you're going to have a lot of success. Now you can see he's coming all the way across the map with the Wall Wreckers, just punching right through that base, wrecking up those walls, wrecking up everything in its path. Got the nice free spell right on top of that Inferno Tower. Now right here, a couple objectives are going away. You got Inferno Tower going down, you got Archer Queen going down, you got Clan Castle going down, and we still haven't even deployed those hogs, which are going to be coming in over here in a few seconds on this right-hand side. And it is going to be an amazing group of pathing going on through. So if you watch, you see where the defenses are. It looks like they're cut right across the bottom of this base. And that's where these hogs are going to go. 4 heal spells. As you can see, we got one going down now. And that Inferno Tower is going to take up about 2 of them. And then your back end where the Archer Towers are is going to be your 3rd. So this was a really good attack. Really well planned out. Excellent execution here by Saint. Doing a beautiful job with this. It's not going to be really much of a problem through the rest of it, except this Wizard Tower right on the top left there is going to be the last man standing. But look at that Queen. She still has pretty much a ton of her health and her ability, and that's going to cause doom. We have a couple of, what do we got, Valkyries over there on the right-hand side, which were brought into Clan Castle. So we have a good mixed bag of tricks here, but once this Queen comes through and goes through, she will take out the rest of this base, and it is going to be doom for Sky War. So wonderful attack. It's always great to go ahead, plan out your attacks, especially once you get into Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12, Town Hall 9. think sometimes you can get away with just going ahead and going in there cold, not knowing what's going on. But right now we have the queen doing her thing. He pops the ability. He sees times maybe getting a little bit low. Pop the ability just to go on through. Get a few more of these archers in there. Do some more cleanup. And meanwhile, we have the one Valkyrie just coming around town. Valkyrie's going to make a beeline right over for that builder's hut right on the left-hand side there, which was a great job by her. Really heads up thinking. And really the queen is going to go ahead and just do 2 shots on that wizard tower. 1, 2, down. That's all she wrote. Excellent attack here by Saint. Beautiful. Well done. I don't know about you guys, but I love seeing these hog attacks at these higher level town halls. Last one we're going to go see is a nice frozen witch attack by Joe Dirt. It's kind of like a witch slap. You're going to see some witches on this side, some healers up behind them. And then at the bottom, you're going to see some witches roll in. Also some healers on them. Nice line of witches going across the bottom east side here. And then she's going to go right through 7 free spells. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 freezes, which is amazing to see here. Because you see we have the single target Inferno towers. You're dropping some freeze spells on them with that single Inferno beam going on the stream. When you have this many skeletons that are being spawned up by the witches, it can be quite tough for the Inferno towers that are set to single to really keep up with them. They get overwhelmed, so that's another thing that you really need to look at. Meanwhile, we have a hound in there, we have a balloon, and you have the wall wrecker just cutting across, opening up some nice holes, because when you're freezing up those big daddy units like the Inferno towers, your skeletons can really last a lot longer. Meanwhile, you have a nice hole being punched across the base, which opens up the compartments for them to get through, because you do not want them to get stuck. So we still have 2 free spells left, and you have the Archer Queen with her full health and full ability, which is great. And also those healers over there on the right hand side are just doing an amazing job of keeping this raid strong. So this was a really good attack by Joe Dirt. And hey, if you guys are still here checking out the video, make sure you're subscribed. If you are not, you need to click that button. Turn notifications on so you can see amazing attacks like this by the boys over at Rising Asylum. Doing a great job. These guys are just the awesome attackers. I'm just the one watching it, bringing it to you. But kudos to these guys. So we're going to see a lot from them in the future, which is awesome. I'm excited about it. And you can see here we have about 4,000 skeletons just ripping through this base, causing all kinds of havoc, just wrecking this base. Right now we have a couple defenses left. They're going down quick. 10 seconds left on this one. Pops the ability just for good old time's sake, and it is a 3-star triple. So Town Hall 10 can be tough. I don't know about you guys, but I remember back in the day when Town Hall 10 was almost impossible to get this many triples on, and we're seeing 3 different army compositions by these guys. We didn't even go air yet, and that's amazing. So, like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed, notifications on, hit a like on the video for these guys. I know they'll appreciate it. I appreciate it. We will catch you guys later.
I'll be holding you.